Welcome back to Movies Are So Back, the YouTube movie review channel where I, Ethan Simmie, ask the question, are movies so back? Director Osgood Perkins, the same guy that brought us Longlegs last year, is giving us another horror feature film. This one is titled The Monkey. It is about a monkey, a wind-up toy doll monkey that essentially terrorizes a family, namely the two brothers, and wreaks havoc and curse and death upon these brothers and this family, ultimately killing a lot of people. That is what this movie is about, a monkey toy that kills people. I have my review on it. I have my, I guess, pretty spoiler-free review. Honestly, I don't plan to talk about this movie very long, if that's any indication about how I feel. But I'll just say, I'll just set the bar right now. Guys, this is the worst movie of 2025 so far. This movie is abhorrent. It is abysmal. It is very, very, very poor. And I have reasons for that. So don't think, oh my gosh, Ethan just hates movies. I don't like bad movies. That's a fact about me. And The Monkey is a bad movie. So let's get into this. It is really dire times to be a horror fan, I will say. And I'm not a self-proclaimed horror fan necessarily, but I like a good horror movie, and The Monkey is not that. The movie is ultimately just a series of people dying, which is cool. Like, Osgood Perkins is pretty good at killing people in very innovative ways. I think ultimately the movie is a complete tonal misfire. And I know a lot of people are defending The Monkey and saying, look, people just didn't get it. They wanted a serious movie, and this just isn't a serious movie, guys. It's just a funny movie. This movie is neither funny nor serious nor good. This movie doesn't know what it wants to be, and that is the problem with The Monkey. One moment, we are celebrating how hilarious it is that somebody sliced their throat from a hibachi chef that accidentally got their knife too close to a patron, and the next moment, we are mourning somebody in a very, very serious burial and death sequence, hoping to thematically form a bond about the fact that people can just die at any time. And you know what? That's the moral of life. And I get that, and I understand that. I actually think there's some merit there, and I think that's an interesting thing that The Monkey is trying to convey. But the flip-flop between funny and serious, namely in the third act, again, I'm not going to spoil this, but if you've seen the movie, you can probably guess exactly what I am talking about, and the idea of brotherhood and family and the mysterious mishaps of death and how death comes for us all just didn't work, like, at all. It didn't work for me, and I genuinely think that this movie doesn't work on pretty much any level. I thought Tatiana Maslany was incredibly underused in this movie. She is cool. She is good. She's a good actor. She's cool in this sequence, in this situation of horror, and this idea of like a Final Destination-esque thing, but I thought she was underutilized here in this movie. Theo James, who plays essentially the titular character, and both adult brothers that happen in this movie, which I thought was an odd choice. Interesting choice, I guess. I didn't really vibe with it. I think he's fine. I just felt like a lot of this movie was kind of just like phoned in and really ultimately not about anything, when in fact it could have really been about something important and special, and it could have been conveyed in an important and special way. And it really just kind of throws all that to the wayside and says, like, let's just kill people in funny ways. And I hate to break it to you, they're not funny and they're not cool. And the movie is... it's kind of a crime. The movie is kind of a crime that it even exists. Now, regardless of what I think about this movie, the fact of the matter is that The Monkey is the second biggest domestic box office opening weekend for distributor Neon. It made $14 million in its first 3 days at the domestic box office here in the US. And I find that interesting because the first highest grossing movie for Neon in its opening weekend domestically was Longlegs, Osgood Perkins' other film. Now, Neon has kind of found their guy in Osgood Perkins, and I respect that because A24 found their people. They found their Ari Asters, their Robert Eggers, their people that they kind of built their distribution name on the backs of, and Osgood Perkins is one of those guys for Neon, and I respect that. A lot of people are seeing this movie. It looks like a lot of people are having fun at the theater seeing this movie. I was not one of those people. And I think this is a bad sign for movies in general. I think it is a bad sign for the box office. I think it's a really bad sign for audiences to make this movie as successful as it is, while it is also as poor as it is. And that's troublesome to me. That's troublesome to my soul, to be honest with you. And I don't like it, but it's reality. But I don't like it. If I can leave you with one single thing at the end of my incredibly mean-spirited yet accurate review of The Monkey, it is that you should go seek out Osgood Perkins' very first film, The Blackcoat's Daughter, starring Emma Roberts and Kiernan Shipka. We all love Kiernan Shipka. It's much better. It's much better than The Monkey. The Monkey is just a bad movie. It was just a misstep. It was a misfire on all cylinders, on all fronts. The Blackcoat's Daughter, that's more of what I want out of Osgood Perkins. So if you haven't seen that movie, go check it out. I think of note, it is an A24 movie, which I find really interesting and fascinating. Probably doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny and I think it's worth investigating. Now that is a good movie worth seeing. So are movies so back? Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. Movies have never been less back. The Monkey is a very bad movie. It is a very poor movie, and it is doing quite well at the box office. And that just kind of combination just tells me that movies have never been less back. I hate this for us. I hate this for horror, and it just is not a good look for movies in general. So The Monkey, bad. I gave it 1 star on Letterboxd. It is in fact the worst movie that I have seen in 2025 so far. The worst new release for 2025, I should clarify. It's unfortunate, but it's reality. The Monkey, bad movie. Have you seen The Monkey? If so, drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the film. I hope that you had a better viewing experience than I did. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and click the bell so you are always notified of when I drop a new movie review. You can also follow me on Letterboxd for all of my movie musings and thoughts over there, and I'll see you in the next video.